Okay, so I was exploring Bespoke scripting interface here, and I figured I could do something like non-musical visual thing here. So I made a simple rasterization algorithm. So basically, I can render triangles, right? I was hoping like I could expand this to render 3D models, but I've stumbled a lot of problems, so I'm just gonna leave it at that with like this demo is a triangle demo. So I'm gonna pause here. Alright, so you can rotate the triangle, you can scale it, offset, right? Um, I'm gonna increase the limit here so you can make it bigger. Whoa, that's an LFO. Okay, now it's bigger. You can rotate it. I can use an LFO here, saw, and then increase it. Increase everything, and alright, now it's rotating here. So you can do this type of stuff here, offset, everything. Performance is not that good here, like it's 30 FPS. Updating this 64 times per second. I tried to like make it even with the FPS, but it's just more fluid to keep it at 64 with less frames. So yeah. Yeah, so basically I'm using this grid component here. I was trying to use label, like my first thought, that is, I was trying to use label here, like with some character that is like a white square and something. But this grid is way better because it has methods for setting the color. So yeah, for those who don't know what the grid does, I don't know either, but you can change the squares here. So I think the user can only light on or off, but with scripting you can change the color. So basically on every pose we have like points here, right? It's a class with just X and Y, and then yeah, it gets scaled by the parameters here, and then gets the yaw, which is another parameter. I don't know if it's the yaw or the pitch, but alright. Then calculates the rotation basis vector, the basis vectors after rotation, then gets the transformed points, and then offsets it to the middle of the screen, plus the parameters here, and yeah, adds the offset. And then this bounding box is just for optimization reasons, not just to iterate over everything, and just the pixels that might have the triangle. So yeah, it's really simple. Just a function it's basically just dot product. You rotate the vectors and calculate the dot product if the point D is inside ABC, right? There's actually a really good video that I based this off because I'm making a rasterizer in C, so I know this basic algorithm already. So I'm gonna link the video so you can understand better. So yeah, the performance is not that great. I already said that. So I think at least with this setup, rendering like 3D models might not be a good idea. But maybe I can have more than one triangle here though. But yeah, I got a lot of crashes. I don't know why. That's why like this offset is the customization is not that, it's very limited, because I think there is something that crashes when the triangle's off screen, but not completely, because sometimes it gets off screen. Oh, it crashed. Yeah. I think it crashed. Yeah. Okay, I just restarted the program. So yeah, like I said, it's not really that stable, right? There's these crashes that I don't really know why it happens, but there's also I think it's a bug. Like before I looked up this on pulse function, I tried to like make pulse go to run, right? Because you can just click run and it works, right? Wait, oh, it doesn't work because everything is inside on pulse. So like if I put on pulse here, I think that works. On underscore pulse. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it works. You can see that works, right? But if I put the pulse, like if I put the pulsar in the run, it doesn't work. It crashes immediately. So you have to use the on pulse function, or else it doesn't work. It crashes. So yeah, that's really about what I was trying to show here. There's not really much more. I found it very interesting if somebody tries to make something better, right? I think it would be really cool to like run like applications, right, with like games and stuff. Maybe it's better, it's faster, right? Because this is a expensive algorithm, so maybe just like simple like games, it's not that difficult, right? Like Snake and stuff. It's not that crazy. So yeah, let me show the script. And yep, that's it. Okay, bye.